Hi guys, good evening. I hope you all are doing well. It is October the 15th, 2022. This one is going to be a long video. It's going to be a mix of some things, but you'll know in the first like 10 minutes if this is for you or not. So, first two things I'm going to get started with is I just had to run to the store and I picked up Mentos gum and it was watermelon flavored. I don't usually chew that kind, but I also don't usually chew gum either. But since I had tested positive for COVID, I think it was back in early September maybe. Anyway, I'm feeling much better now, but so I started chewing gum since then. So, but this might resonate with you, and the watermelon or the flavor watermelon might resonate with you. Something to do with that. All right, another thing I want to tell you guys, I am going to be, this is going to end up being a imagery meditation beach theme. Okay, but that's going to be at the very end of this video. Right now I'm going to talk a little bit about Reiki and what Reiki is. And I forget, I think I do go into what some of the chakras are, because you do need to know that for Reiki. And I'm getting this all from the Shamanism and Reiki, and exploring the shamanic way of life, animal spirit guides, and palm reading. I haven't finished reading this in its entirety. I've just kind of like skimmed through bits and pieces and pulled what I wanted to pull to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to be doing that later on at the very end. Before that, I am going to do a reading for you with the Animal Spirit deck with Kim Kranz, and then also the Spirit of the Animal Oracle will get you just one. I pull one of these every morning. Oh, I just saw 222 on the clock. So I have like my own little routine in the morning. I get up. I usually wake up between 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then I'll go for a walk. Like, was it this morning? This morning it was 6:36, and I looked up what that angel number was, of course, and so it had a message, and I mean, it was so beautiful out because it was so crisp in the sky, and I saw it, like the moon was still really bright, and you could see the planets next to it, so it was a beautiful walk, and very mindful. I was able to focus on like the five senses. What do I see? What do I smell? What do I hear? Even what I taste, I just brushed my teeth, so it was minty, and combined with like the cool crisp air kind of like changes it, So anyway, yeah, that was really fun. But so I forget why I was telling you guys about that, but anyway, so, and then I am gonna just share my morning routine. So sorry, I go for a walk, I come back. It depends on the day though, because sometimes I'll do this in the middle of group, but group's gonna end on Friday, so my schedule is probably gonna change again, but it's all right. I know I'll be guided, but so I'll pull an animal oracle to see which animal spirit is with me for that day, and is going to help me what kind of guidance I need and who I can call on if I do need help. And then I also pull one of these Living Reiki healing cards by Penelope Quest. And the one that I wanted to share with you, that I believe I got this one yesterday. It's called Change the Frequency. And it says, you are basically a human transmission tower, transmitting a frequency with your thoughts. If you want to change anything in your life, change the frequency by changing your thoughts. Your past thoughts have created the life you're living today. And it's 4:44 right now on the clock. 4:44 fours are all about foundation and stability. Okay, so if your foundation is solid, that means what you were thinking about like a year ago or 2 years ago or however long have created your solid foundation now. If your foundation is not on solid ground, then that means you have to change your thoughts and have more positive mindset. In DBT, dialectical behavior therapy, they call that opposite action or turning the mind. So if you'd like more information on that, just let me know, and I'll put my information in the description box below, but that's like a whole nother video. So if you want me to create a video on that too, I could do that as well. All right, so let's see. Your past thoughts have created the life you are living today, and your current thoughts are creating your future life. So exactly. So I wasn't happy with where I was, so I knew I had to change. And so I did. Whew. So yeah. And now I'm like, everything's pretty kosher, so I'm like just keeping my thoughts positive. So it stays this way. All right, what you think about or focus on the most will appear as your life. So if you constantly think about the past, you will create those situations. Whoa, I think was that an orb or was that a little, maybe a fruit fly? I don't know. Anyway, so if you're constantly thinking about the past, if you're constantly ruminating on a trauma that happened to you, I'm guilty of this. My God, like I've noticed this pattern of where I was getting triggered, and it's from when I was like 19. So I'm 43 now. So that's a long time to be reliving that pattern. And then I was like, because I dissociated and I went back to that 5-year-old who was originally triggered. So, and I realized like, whoa, so I had to heal that. And that's in your root chakra. So that was in my root chakra with the trauma that happened to me. So that's what I've been doing over the last 4 years, staying celibate and just focusing on my what's going to be my foundation. What do I need? Money, job, blah blah blah. So what is it for you? If I'm not trying to like sound like a salesman or whatever, but I'm just saying this is a good time. Hey, if you want a personal reading, reach out to me. All right, so I'm gonna put this away. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my sound bowl real quick. No, my chime. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So this is my pyramid. Pyramid prism. You might have seen it in some of my other videos. I believe in the Violet Flame video I did post it in there. So I'm just going to clear the energy right now. I'm going to call on Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron wants to come through. So let's get into the reading. I just want to, it's a little expensive, so I want to make sure it close it up. Gotta take good care of it. Alright, so I'm going to start with Kim Crayons. I'm going to put the camera down so you guys can see the cards. Let's see. Alright. Oh, we got the bear on the bottom. It's perfect timing because this is when the bears are going to go into hibernation, so it's a good time to cleanse, reflect. What kind of routine do you want to set up for the fall and the winter? Okay. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for us tonight? Oh, the golden egg. And as that came out, I heard, you've got the golden ticket. You just have to take your mask off. Stop. And I just got a message. So you might be receiving a message soon. And you're going to have to reveal your mask. You're going to take your mask off, something about that. And once you do that, it's all going to be, I'm hearing kosher. It's all going to be good. You're going to have, see the pattern inside. I'm not familiar with this. Like, I'm still, like, learning about all this stuff, but this just makes me think of, like, some of those activation cards. Let me look at that real quick. With, like, the flower of life and stuff like that in it. So, see, I really have been sensing that there's a spirit baby wanting to come through. And it's going to be Merkaba. So it has something to do with the Merkaba. So you might want to look into that. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see what else. So the beaver. Okay, so you've been working really hard on your spiritual gifts. We've got the cobra, which this is the shaman. If you were following me like a year ago, I used to talk about a shaman that I knew, well, that I had met up in Rhode Island. And, man, that was right before COVID, and I'm really sorry that we weren't able to keep, I would have totally kept going if, but anyway, he related to the cobra. So that makes me think of the shaman, and it's interesting because I am reading and gonna be reading from Shamanism and Reiki. So that's really cool. And this has to do with family. All right, yeah, because the wolf card's coming out. See here? The wolf card, that's all about family. So you've been working really hard for your family and on your spiritual gifts and creating, doing a lot of creating and balancing out. If you're not familiar with the chakras, I'm going to be talking about them briefly in this. And if you are interested in this and interested in learning, this is where my guides are taking me down this path to create this channel to help educate people through YouTube. So if that's what you're interested in, it's going to be, because you can't take that teacher out of me. I have no desire to go back to a public classroom. Nothing against the public schools. I mean, I don't want to say anything about it, but it's just not for me anymore. So, yeah. So anyway, so if you like and subscribe if you're resonating with this, I'm sure you will. So, and if it is something you want to learn about, I'm also going to be reading from Light is the New Black. So wow, this is like really resonating with me. So if you're a starseed, you'll definitely resonate with this as well. All right, so, but let's get back to this spirituality. So what about this with the dragon? Oh, okay, you haven't had the confidence to share your gift yet. You have just been focusing in on your mind's eye in like the 5D. So you might have why does this keep coming up? But I'm going to say it, a twin flame connection. Twin flame to me, though, does not mean necessarily romantic love. To me, it's a relationship between two people that teaches each other lessons, and it's like a soul connection, and y'all have been coming through lifetime after lifetime after lifetime to heal and work together on a specific mission. And so that's for you two to discuss and learn and talk about. So I know what it is for me, and I believe I know who it is for me. But I can totally see where this would totally apply. And the black and white, well, I think the drawing that, oh, let me get that drawing for you, because I'm the rainbow between the black and the white. Rainbow doesn't necessarily mean gay. Rainbow could be, you know, I mean, the LGBT, please, I mean, no disrespect at all, I swear, like, my last relationship was with a woman, so, and her name was Mary Teresa, so, we still I keep in contact once in a while, so there's no hard feelings between us anymore. No, I love her still, but it just wasn't meant to be. So anyway, let me find my black and white with the rainbow through it. So so the rainbow, going back to, I'm sorry, Mary, I hope I did not embarrass you by saying that. Just message me if you see this, and if you want me to delete it or whatever. Shoot, where's my black and white photo? Alright, I'm hearing the song, Fuck It, I'm a Flower, growing stronger every day. All the me's and the you's and the we's and the hu's and the all for one, one for all. That's the Crying Daycare Choir, if you've never heard of them. I think they're from Iceland, and I highly recommend you check them out. They're a really cool band. I would totally love to go see them. I don't know if they perform around here anywhere or not. Alright, I gotta find this picture for you guys, because it's totally gonna make sense. Oh, alright, never mind. They're saying don't worry about it. Alright, never mind. Alright, they're telling me to leave this here now. You've heard enough. And you don't... Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to put that there. Let's get... Alright, first we're going to get an activation card to go with that golden egg for you. And so, like, what do you need to take, what step do you need, or what activation do you need to take that, help you take that mask off? I always forget to put my music on. I'll get myself organized. Well, here, I might as well do it now. Don't mind me, guys, sorry. I'm just looking for some music so I could put it in. It's too quiet for me. Here we go.
Friends, they would walk up to me and just be like, "What the f is in your mug?" And I would just tell them, "It's mud."
It's mud. Alright. What? This is remove all negativity, Tibetan healing sounds. Eliminate subconscious negativity. So you might not even realize if you're being negative towards... It doesn't have to be negative towards yourself. It could be negative towards a situation. Alright, so... let's do this. I'm just going to shuffle one more time. Authority. Number 10, completion of a cycle. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Okay. I'm gonna read that for you guys. The word authority has mostly been used to describe the powers that rule, govern, lead, direct, control, and protect. It has also been closely associated with the powers that dominate, suppress, enforce, demand, and scare us. Authority is about power. True authority is generated by maturity, knowledge, wisdom, experience, and inner balance. And I just saw 2121 on the clock, so that could be another angel number you might want to look up. This kind of power comes from within, where it is deeply rooted in a solid connection to Source. Externally, this power expresses itself as presence, the ability to be completely in the moment, with full awareness of every aspect of oneself, all senses fully engaged. Oh, and did I mention earlier about the mindfulness walk that I took earlier this morning at 6:36? Or was I telling someone else that? Anyway, so when I was taking the mindfulness walk, I was walking around and saying, what do I smell? What do I see? What do I hear? What do I taste? What do I feel? And just really taking it all in around me. And it was cool because then by the time I got back home, the sun was up, but the moon was still out, and I love that. And it actually, the moon stayed out for quite a while today. That was cool. So, so staying mindful and incorporating the senses. Internally, this power steps back to witness, allowing us to perceive and discern without attachment. From all this, a new form of authority arises, one that leads, shares, directs, and conducts with benevolence, grace, compassion, wisdom, and integrity. This kind of authority inspires trust, creation, collaboration, and partnership. It is receptive in nature and expresses the journey inward, where connection with self and Source become one. Green represents the energy that abundantly flows from the heart. Turquoise represents the high heart chakra, sometimes referred to as the thymus chakra, the place where heart and throat energies merge into loving expressions of truth. Gold and yellow represent abundance, truth, enlightenment, and self-realization. In numerology, 3 is considered a catalytic number. It stands for an energy that speeds up, or creates a reaction between two unrelated things without necessarily changing itself. And there are many sixes in this image. 6 is associated with harmony, love, and balance, as well as with structure, design, and efficiency. Conceptually, circles stand for everything and nothing at all, balance and infinity, purity and freedom. Try this. Close your eyes and contemplate the concept of authority for a moment. How does the word make you feel? Do you feel it like, does it hit you in your gut, like in your stomach, and you kind of like cringe and you're like, ugh? Or does the word authority like make you puff up your chest and like, you're like, I am man. I don't know. It doesn't matter what gender you are either, but I don't know. Just asking, how does it make you feel? I'm just giving some examples. All right. Do you consider yourself an authority in certain areas? Are you kind and wise in your guidance of other people? Are you coming from a place of wholeness and balance? All right, so that is your activation card for tonight. And we do have Earth on the bottom. I'm not going to read that, but, well, I'm not going to read it from the book, but this says the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. And you can see, maybe there's like, maybe you could see, there's some ferns in the background, and again, very green earth tones, and it's fall where I am at, so maybe it's a good thing for you to, oh, I just saw 2727, and I had a message come through, so interesting. What was it? Oh, good time to get out in the fall. Okay, so that is that, and here's the maybe fire, having a bonfire or something, might be meaningful for you. Okay, or significant. All right, so now we're gonna get, I love this, the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma. Pardon me. And the lotus, we've got the lotus and the dragonfly. So I can actually show you my animal book, and let's look up what dragonfly means. Alright, so this is the Power of Animals message. By Noah Goldhirsch. And we've got the dragonfly. Page 160. 160 equals 7. 7 could be significant for you. Alright, the dragonfly. The dragonfly is the fastest flying insect in the world. It has a large head, and its eyes can see at an almost 360 degrees radius. Oh, It is exquisitely colorful. The dragonfly starts life in the water as an egg and as a caterpillar. It sheds its larva skin several times. When it attains full size, it climbs onto a branch, sticking out of the water, again sheds its skin, and emerges into the world as a dragonfly inhabiting the air. The dragonfly is active during daylight, and its wings are transparent, shining with beautiful colors that signify the transition between the worlds of reality, illusion, and dream. The dragonfly teaches us to live in the light, to love the changes in our lives, and to receive messages of wisdom and enlightenment from the spirit world and invisible beings. The significance of the dragonfly's colors. So this one, wait, where'd it go? Oh, that's not it. Oh, duh, I was talking about the cover. Oh, Lord. Alright, so this is like a bluish turquoise. Alright, so, we gotta go to page 30 for that. Let's see. Blue. Blue is the color of water and sky in our world. Again, talking about Earth. And is connected to our capacity for intuition and symbolizes listening to our inner voice and that gut feeling. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at something I saw earlier. Totally not related to this. When an animal with blue markings on its body appears in our lives, the message it brings is a spiritual one, reminding us to use our intuition, listen to our inner voice, and connect with our sixth sense. For example, if we find a blue jay's feather on the doorstep, we understand that the jay's gift has come into our lives to help us connect to our intuition. Alright, so let's go back to the dragonfly. Oh, that's it. Okay. So that's from this book. Alright, so let's see what spirit of the animal oracle. Whoa, that came flying out. The dolphin play. It's time to play. It's time to get out and play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence so that you had that peacock upside down before. So envision it turning around, gaining your confidence back, plucking up those feathers, puffing up your chest. Inhale confidence and exhale that fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Alright, so... Oh, look, and it's on the cover, so double confirmation. Look at what time it is. 33:33. Yo, if that's not spiritual, you're going through a spiritual awakening. If you're in a lot of pain, you're suffering, you're in the dark right now, that needs to come up to the light. And the only way that's going to come up to the light is you got to speak your truth, the blue, and speak your truth and release that, and then play, have fun. Alright, so let's go to the dolphin. Playful, sociable, curious, communicator, freedom, musical, healing, breath, joy, love, family, which was the wolf, so double confirmation on that, trust, wisdom, and peace. If dolphin is your totem, you can be sure that a deeper reality awaits you. Yo. Didn't we get something about deep before, too? Deeper diving deeper into something? All right, cool. So dolphins help you dive into hidden secrets and will teach you the sacred breath of life. Dolphin people are natural healers through the strength of their love, endless joy, and primordial sounds. Dolphin is the master of the power of breath. They ask us to meditate with long, slow, controlled breathing. So that'll be perfect at the beach. I'm going to do a beach imagery meditation after I talk about explain what Reiki is, because someone had asked me what Reiki was, and I wasn't confident in my answer, and I've just been ruminating over that since, and I'm like, you know what? I'll post a video, and for those who are interested, can watch it. And if nobody watches it, I don't care. At least I learned something. So, anyway. But I hope, like, this does get out to people and you guys do learn, because I think it's fascinating and I'm really enjoying this journey. So, it does come with a price, though. I lost all my friends. My family doesn't really talk to me anymore. So, we just have different views on things, but we're still, talking. Anyway, whatever, it's not about me. Did I read this already? Yes, you're gonna dive deeper. People are natural healers, power of breath, slow controlled breathing. This practice will energize every cell in your body and mind. Learn to breathe like the dolphin, and they will take you to new dimensions of consciousness. Tension and stress will drop away, and playfulness will emerge. Dolphin represents gentle, friendly, power. Dolphin represents gentle, friendly power unless endangered. Oh, so power. We were talking before about authority, right? I forget where that was. Anyway. If you have dolphin medicine, it is good to note the strength they gain from their pod. They know a shark when they see one and will gather to protect their group. Yo, that's dope. Dolphins are messengers from spirit, and if you listen, they will bring you guidance, healing, and opportunities. Be like dolphin, go with the flow, and live in love, laughter, and joy. Now, on the contrary, are you forgetting to breathe? Oh, interesting. Do you feel tense and out of balance? You need to play. Has negativity blocked your inner sonar? It's interesting, too, that the meditation that I chose to do for this video is the beach. So you might have a very strong connection to the beach as well. Alright, so love will open your gifts if negativity has blocked your inner sonar. Breathe deep and let worry go. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay? Whatever mask you're holding, hiding, covering, you need to let that go. You're going to be fine. You're going to have a good outcome. You're going to be able to play with your pod. So you'll feel right at home. Okay, and look, we got the coyote, which is revealer of truth, more blue. And also, I think of the coyote kind of like as with the wolf family. And the spirit animal we got before was the wolf, which is all about family. But so this is revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Interesting. And it was just mentioned to me about in the Four Agreements. So I went back and reread the part of the Four Agreements where it says don't take things too personally. Yo, that's dope. Alright, so make time to play. Yo, double confirmation, guys. Okay, so make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Okay, that's really cool. Okay. And nobility, elk. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. That is beautiful. Alright, so. See, I want to focus more on, like, just positive messages. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Doesn't bother me. I ain't gonna lose sleep. Alright, so. Alright, let's clear the energy again. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Sounds like something's off. Let no weapon formed against us prosper. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Alright, so let's get into Reiki. And someone had asked me, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit, what Reiki was and what it could do for them. That's what it was. What could Reiki do for them? And I was just kind of like really thrown off guard because I was not expecting this person to ask me about it. Here, I'm gonna put like some, I don't know, something here so you guys can look at something better than just me. Let's see. There we go. Promote the cards and the decks and the books and stuff that I have. Alright, can you guys see that? Okay. Alright, so so I wasn't happy with how I explained what Reiki was to this person, so it's kind of just been sitting with me, so I'm like, you know what, I want to post a video about it. Let me see, what time is it? Whoa, it's 44 minutes. Okay, so let me just write that down, and I'll put a timestamp that we're going to start this at 44 minutes. So in case you don't want to hear the reading or whatever, that's fine. No problem. So what is Reiki? First, I want to talk about the 4 aspects. The first one is the healing practice. Reiki uses the universe's energy to promote healing and balance in the recipient and the practitioner. So you're both receiving at the same time. It doesn't take away from the practitioner. The second aspect is personal development. Reiki helps us develop our potential and becomes more compassionate and peaceful. Yeah. I definitely noticed a huge difference. I first started receiving Reiki August 25th of 2018. And wow, it's completely changed my life for the better. So definitely I noticed I had been suppressing a lot of anger, and so I had to learn how to let that go and heal, and the Reiki helped me move the energy around, so that I can move that anger out of my body, and it was showing up in a physical way. I had a lot of dis-ease in my body, diagnosis of Crohn's disease. But I don't want to go into that here. But Reiki has helped me tremendously. My inflammation levels have gone down over 100 points, and I'm in remission. So, as long as I keep receiving my treatments, I'm good. And maintain this lifestyle that I have. So, all right. So let's go back to number 3 of the 4 aspects: spiritual discipline. A regular practice of Reiki helps connect you to your spirit. Yeah, I give myself Reiki every night before I go to bed. And then I say the principles, which I'm going to talk about later. I have them on my mirror in the bathroom. So every time I go to the bathroom and I'm washing my hands, excuse me, I will say those out loud to me. So, well, no, I'm not out loud. I say them in my head. You could say them out loud. Whatever you feel guided to do. Alright, but yeah, so making it a regular practice, part of your lifestyle. I was asked a question the other day about if I plan ahead the night before, or, whatever, what I'm gonna do for like the next day or the upcoming week or whatever. And I used to do that, but honestly now it's like I've just developed this routine, and it's a daily thing for me. Like, I'm always connected to this throughout my day. I Reiki my food, I Reiki everything. So yeah. So making it a regular practice will help you stay connected to spirit. So then number 4 is mystic order. A mystic order is when the Reiki system has particular spiritual qualities and connotations not found in other healing modalities. So, yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the 9 elements. First one is oral tradition. Oral tradition is the passing... You know what? I'm not going to talk about this, actually. It's kind of boring me. And if I'm getting bored, you guys are probably getting bored. Alright, I want to read from here now, because I think this is more interesting than what I was writing before. Oh, look! I found these leaves earlier. I got 3 leaves I'm going to put on my altar for fall. Alright, so introduction. And this part, like, I am really just literally reading from the book. So I'll put the book below. Don't come at me. Like, I'm just reading aloud the book for information, knowledge, and whatever. Entertainment, you could take it for entertainment, right? Alright, so Reiki is a non-invasive treatment used to manage a range of medical and physical problems. While it is not a complete treatment, and like many other alternatives and holistic healings, it needs to be used in conjunction with formal medical care for the best results. So, like in my instance, I'm still getting treatment every 8 weeks through an IV, and I have a nurse come to my home, and she is wonderful, and she actually just came Friday night. Oh, I'm freaked up. That was last night. So yeah, she's wonderful. So I got my treatment last night. I was able to go to the supermarket tonight. So yeah, life is good. And now I'm able to record this for you. Oh, actually, I have to put you on hold though for 1 second.